Hello, my name is Professor Urbis White, and this is an orientation video for your trigonometry class. Well, thank you for joining my class, and I will send you this video link ahead of schedule when we start classes on the 19th, and hopefully you'll watch it before you come into class. Here we go. Your lifeline. So let me tell you how this works. And you might or might not have taken a class with IVC before, but the website that you need to know is ivc.edu. Get familiarized with this. This is really going to help you. My site is where you sign up for classes, drop classes, and find out your financial situation. So you know how this works. You can go there, and there are some help areas that can help you. Email is where you check your email. You can actually forward your IVC email to your Gmail or Yahoo Mail, but make sure that you email me things from this email link so that I don't send it to junk and not open the Yahoo emails and things like that. All right, Blackboard is where I'm going to manage my class. Make sure you get in, and there are some help areas and understand how this works. And this one is academics is very important. You go in there, you go to schools and departments. If you go here, math, and here you can get to a couple of resources. Math Tutorial Center, I recommend that you do this the first week of classes. Go sign up, go to B300 building, second floor, and say, I am Professor Urbis White's student, I want to sign up. Free! Please, please, do the first week. If you're interested in becoming an honors student, click in here and read that. And so you're taking a traditional class, and if you think that you need help with reviewing the arithmetic and stuff because you never learned it, take a couple of math modules. Click on this 350 modules orientation. I may give you extra credit for taking those modules while you're taking my class. It's kind of like review fractions of percents. Probably for trig, you're going to have the most help reviewing fractions and percents, like about 4 modules. They're about half a unit per module, and like I said, I may give you extra credit for doing them. Student learning outcomes, if you're going to see what you're going to learn in this class, click on it and then go to Trig Math 124 and you'll see what we are actually shooting for. Now let's click on faculty. Now this is my information. I go by Professor Urbis White or Professor White. Here's my web page address, and here's my email address, and here's my phone number. So let's go to my web page so that you can actually see what we're doing. Again, you have Math 350 information. These are the modules just to help you out. Math videos, if you are kind of weak in pre-algebra, intermediate, any of these things, and probably you'll get the most help if you learn at a minimum how to use your scientific calculator. So click on this and watch those videos, okay? If you feel like, gosh, I never learned this intermediate algebra, like conics or something, click in there because there are certain topics that we're going to cover that are in there, and then I wish that you knew them before you came in. All right, so now if you want to go and find out about my schedule, this is where it is, and then these are the deadlines. Here's my full schedule. I'm pretty much having office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and after my office hours I'm going to the math lab, so I can help you here, during my office hours in my office, or I can help you in the math lab. So either way, if you cannot do Tuesdays, Thursdays, you can do like Monday, Wednesday, after class or something, or before class. But I'm teaching, I cannot help you here, but you can go to the math lab and get help from there. Does that make sense? So this is a large lecture class, so it's important that you attend regularly and then come to my office hours to get more personal attention. Okay. Now, let me go to the presentation again. So this was your lifeline, kind of like in a nutshell. Here's my web page address. I showed you how to get there already. And here's where I'm going to use Blackboard to manage the class. So let me tell you how this works. You'll get an automatic access to Blackboard. And I already logged in, and you log in with the first part of your email address and then your password. If you don't know how that is, and let's try to iron all those out. There are some help buttons to get into the Blackboard. Make sure that you get all those things worked out the first week of classes. And it is 20133, and it's going to say 124 trigonometry. That's what you're going to click on. And it will take you in. Your handouts are right here, and you can just click on it, and then here's your syllabus. Now, what's important is that you understand how this works, and I will pretty much tell you a little bit about this, but then I'll give you the handouts. Here's your class time. Now, I will be doing daily worksheets, okay? I'm not going to grade them, but what I'll do, I'll use them for attendance. So you're going to do your daily worksheet, and I'll collect them, and I'll mark you present or absent, and then I'll give you the worksheets back. And now you have 3 missed days, then I can drop you. Okay, so make sure that you do have an excuse, a medical excuse of some sort, if you don't want to be dropped. Tests, there are 4 tests, and it's 40% of your grade. That's a good chunk. Midterm and the final, and the homework sets, okay? So I pretty much go with this. I don't curve, so understand how that works, okay? Daily worksheets, and they are used for attendance, and tests, and midterm, and the final, and the homework are graded. Calculators. I told you, you need to know how to use, you may be allowed to use a graphing calculator. I will let you know if I don't allow you to do that in a given test. Let's say I'm testing you on graphing, and then I'm not going to allow you. I'll tell you for each test how that works out. Honor system, please do not cheat. Attendance, I told you, I'm strictly with attendance and with being prompt, so make sure that you come on time. You may not be allowed to attend the class if you come in late on a chronic basis. I think I give you once or twice trial periods, and then you won't be allowed to attend the class. Getting help, you can always come and see me during my office hours. I showed you where the my faculty schedule is, and then I would like you to sign up for the math lab since it's free. You have nothing to lose. If you want to see what we are learning, go to studentlearning.com to this thing. On the first day, you need to submit a contract. So the first day to stay in class, you need to submit a contract. And then I will give you a little scavenger hunt that is due on Wednesday. So you need to go around the campus and find the math lab and things like this. It's kind of a little game. And then go find my office and all that good stuff, so that you're prepared to do this class. Here's your timeline, and I will try to stick to this. So let's say there's some illness or something, we may, switch things around, or you need some more time, but I will try to stick to this as much as I can. Then the homeworks are due at the end of each chapter. If you cannot, I'm not going to accept them late. And then you will take a test for each chapter. Does that make sense? The midterm is going to be cumulative, and the final is going to be on everything that we covered. There will be a 2-parter midterm. First part, you take in class. Second part, you take home. Yay! Okay, for final, you will both take them in class, in person. Okay. And I have a bunch of cover sheets for homework. I want you to use these. Let's say I gave you 1.2. Do these daily. Let's say I did cover 1.2 that day. Go ahead and do all these problems and write the numbers down. 1, 2, 3, as you do them. Okay? And then you do your homework. You show all your work. You staple this. I usually don't have a stapler that I carry around. Then you staple this and you bring it to class and you submit it. Okay? I left this page intentionally blank because you can just take it out and then use that cover sheet. Do not give me homework without the cover sheet so I can grade it and give it back to you. Here we go. You have a cover sheet for everything. So, after you do your homework, here's your scavenger hunt at the end of your homework cover sheets. And I want you to go and kind of like look at it, and you're supposed to leave a note on my door so that I don't get questions like, oh, it's the 16th week of the class, and I don't know where your office hours are, where your office is. So find out the first week of the class. Okay, and you have to give me this contract. This is kind of like putting the responsibility on you so that you do what you need to do and make sure that you have a study group you can do homework with, and you have the math lab you can go and get help with, and you can come to my office hours. You can get help from me. So it's important that you get acclimated first week so that you don't have all these questions second, third, or 16th week of the class. So please come and get help from me as much as you can, and just put the effort in. And the book that we're using is our Atari book. That book is pretty much out of print. And so you have to get it from my bookstore, because I doubt that you'll find it on Amazon. It's a great book. That's why we're using it. And it's a circular approach, so it's not triangular approach, and make sure that you understand that. So don't use another book, because I give homework from that, and then I want you to do those homework problems. And then I'll use Blackboard just to do the managing of the class. So I will just tell you to watch this video and sign everything and sign your life away. And then we get started right away on Monday. And I am so glad that you joined the class. And like I said, it's a large lecture class. So it's going to be a lot of people petitioning. So just bear it with me the first week of classes. Thank you for your time.